Good day, everyone. I am Mia Gracie Eskener from the Group 4. For our topic, let's talk about the natural resources in the country of Laos. Laos features a diversity of landscapes and ecosystem. The country is landlocked and heavily forested with 80% of land cover featuring hilly or mountainous terrain, and the remaining 20% comprising plateaus and lowland valleys along the Mekong floodplain. The first natural resources in Laos is the land and mineral resources. Forest, including primary and potential forest, covers the majority of land area in the country, more than 80%. 10% of total land is used for agriculture, while arable soil for cultivation is responsible for less than 7% of total area. Laos has rugged mountainous terrain with rich mineral resources. Crucial minerals previously exploited include copper, gold, iron, and silver, while other minerals for commodities are coal, gypsum, lead, potash, sapphire, tin, and zinc. The mining and quarrying industry is important to the development of infrastructure and the economy by providing resources and generating revenues from investment, contributing roughly 10,500 billion KIP to the total GDP in 2017, a 7% increase from 2013. Next is forest resources. As of 2015, Laos has approximately 13.2 million hectares of forest area. Mixed deciduous forest is the most dominant, accounting for about 9.4 million hectares. The other types of forest include dry dipterocarp, dry evergreen, coniferous and mixed coniferous and broad-leaved forest. Besides this, there are also unstocked forests of regenerating vegetation and bamboos, so it equivalent to 27.30% of total area. Forest resources are crucial to economic development and livelihoods in Laos. The forestry rents contributed 3.8% to GDP in 2016. Forest also provides invaluable non-timber forest products which sustain food, medicine, and income for subsistence in rural areas.
Water resources. It is estimated that surface of the groundwater flows from low watersheds, including vast areas of land with low productivity, contributes 35% of the total average flow of the Mekong River, with 80% of this flow supplied during the wet season. Mekong River, it is the main river of the country, and it has total distance of 1,860 km flowing from north to south, forming a long border with Thailand. Laos is estimated to take up 25% of Mekong Basin, which supplies 270 billion of fresh water per year nationwide. There are 39 tributaries and sub-tributaries in the Mekong Basin in Laos. Water provides the country with resources for irrigation, fisheries, plantation, livestock, and hydropower potential, 23,000 MW in capacity, as well as the urban and rural water supply with a huge volume of fresh water. Solely 5.7 billion has been used annually.
Water is predominantly used for agriculture, which is 82%, followed by industry 10%, and the rest for household purposes. Wetlands are also a significant environmental resource for Laos. There are 30 major wetland sites comprising in total 1 million hectares. Of these, the Byung Kiat Ngong wetlands in Champasak and the Shi Champon wetlands in Savanaket are the two wetlands designated as Ramsar wetlands of international importance in Laos.
Loss of biodiversity. Laos is one of the most biodiverse countries in Southeast Asia. Surveys have been identified 247 animal species, including rare species like the saula or the Pisiodorix ngethenensis and the giant muntjac or the Megamontychus vocongensis. More than 481 species of fish have been identified in Laos, including the 22 exotic species. However, it has been recognized that the country's biodiversity has been negatively impacted by deforestation. Biodiversity has also been impacted by the trade of economically valuable wildlife from the Lao forest to Vietnamese and the Chinese markets, as well as the illegal transit of wildlife from South Africa through Laos to Vietnam and China. Other drivers of biodiversity loss, including the destructive logging techniques and the construction of roads that facilitate increased access to forest areas by wildlife hunters. In Laos, there are four major mineral resources, which includes coal, copper, gold, and sapon. So the mining industry is one of Laos' most important industry as it contributed approximately 7% of the country's GDP in 2012. During the 21st century, the Laotian mining industry has attracted investment from foreign companies, leading to the sector's growth. Some of Laos' most important mines include the Sepon mine and the Hongsa mine. The Sepon mine is one of the most important gold mines globally as its gold reserves are estimated to weigh more than 7.6 million ounces.
Thank you for listening. That's the end of our presentation.